I've put in the hard work to figure out what makes this really work. And I just want to share it with moms who need to know it.
Welcome to The Edit. If you're a photographer looking to elevate your business, you're in the right place.
We're 3 seasoned pros who have managed profitable businesses over the past 2 decades. Together, we've curated strategies for what works and what doesn't, and we're here to share that knowledge with you.
Whether you're just starting out or have been around a while, join us to build sustainable, profitable, and fulfilling businesses together.
Hey, everybody, and welcome to The Edit. This is going to be our first episode. So pardon us if it's just like a work through of what's going on, but you get the chance to meet those of us behind the scenes at The Edit, and we are excited for you to get to know us better and for you to get an idea of what this whole newsletter and podcast is about. So I would love for us to start by introductions. Let's go, Erin, with you.
Hello from Nashville. I am Erin. I offer the ultimate senior portrait experience here in Nashville, as well as lifestyle imagery for brands and boutiques and businesswomen. Much of my work takes place all across the Middle Tennessee area, but recently my husband built a studio on our 6-acre property that was made from the windows from my grandparents' house. So for the past 11 months, a lot of my sessions take place right here at home with my 2 girls running around. I have been married to my husband, my hero Chase, for 16 years. And we've got 2 wildly adventurous, breathtaking girls. Veda is 6 and Arden is almost 2. So that is me in a nutshell. And I'm so excited about this new adventure that we're going to add to the mix.
Awesome. Okay, Whitney, your turn.
Hi, I am Whitney Carlson. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota, and we are enjoying just a little more warmth before the snow kicks in. And I was a wedding photographer for 12 years in Nashville, Tennessee, until we moved up here to the cold north. And the end of my time being a wedding photographer, I became so burned out with photography. And I am assuming that a lot of you will know how that feels. Maybe you're feeling burned out now. And when I moved, I just completely quit photography, did not even want to touch a camera, and finally began to use my camera again to do just personal projects and things that were fun to me. And then eventually ended up working for Swift Galleries, which is a sales software. And doing this, I'm able to talk to photographers from actually all over the world and see where they're at. And I really love helping people not get to the point that I was at so many years ago. I live here with my spouse, Peter, and my son, Monroe, who just started middle school, which has been quite the adventure. And at the moment, he wants to be a rapper, and I am all for it if that's what he wants to do.
I love that.
I'm excited to be able to share kind of what I wish I had done differently, and hopefully be able to help you figure out how to not reach the state I did in terrible burnout.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So we've been discussing what we really want to have for this newsletter that's going to be weekly, as well as this podcast. And we just came up with this idea of, if I started over, here's what I would do today. So Whitney, what you said is absolutely perfect, because that's the thing, is we just really want to impart this knowledge onto everybody and just hope that we can help others avoid the things that have happened to us in our collective. Oh my goodness, how many years between all of us? I've been in business for 20 years now doing photography. How about you, Erin? How many years?
14.
There we go. And Whitney, how many years for you?
So 12 years full-time doing wedding photography. And now I would say 18 years in the industry in a different role. So
yeah, like
a lot of years.
That's like 50 years.
Exactly. Like just, that's what we really just want for this, is how amazing would it be to help you see, you, the reader, the audience member, to really be able to get these amazing tips, tricks, and just get you in a better spot than where we were. We had all these, we've talked about different hurdles we've all had in our businesses, just the burnout. And we really want this to be a place where we talk about the realities of owning a business and really just not give any BS, tell you the truth about what it's like, talk numbers, and just see what we can do to help you in your journey of where you are with your business and help it to thrive, help it to grow, and just help you at whatever place you're at. That's our whole thing, is where we want to appeal to portrait photographers specifically at whatever point they are in their business, whether that's first starting out or all the way up to like the seasoned professionals. We really would love to be able to provide information just to that wide range and be here as like your business BFF. That's at least that's what I want for that.
Yeah. Speaking of seasoned professional, why don't you tell them a little bit about your history as well?
Yes. So I know when I was doing the numbers and I was like, oh my goodness, like 20 years, I'm at that weird point in my life where next year I will be like at the point where I've done photography for more years than I haven't. And I think that's really just insane to me. But yeah, so I started out, I did a whole bunch of art growing up and nothing ever felt like it was mine. I just kept going and trying different things, trying to find a way to express myself. But really wasn't until I found photography that I felt like that was it. I found my way to express myself. I found something I love doing. I am very much a people person. So the idea that I can spend my time hanging out with people and just helping them to feel better and to look better, to feel seen. We didn't have any photos really growing up in my household. And there is that study, we'll have to find it and maybe we can link that below. But there's this study that helps, like if you have family photos up in your home, it really helps children's self-esteem. And I suffered from major self-esteem issues as a kid growing up. And I just love the idea that, hey, I might be able to help another kid just be able to see themselves represented in their family on their walls. So yeah, long story short, I did weddings for a while. Wasn't my jam. Really just wanted to work with kids and families. So shifted the focus, did shoot and burn for a while and got so burnt out and was just done and hit the same sort of point that Whitney did of like, I just didn't want to do it anymore. I was so exhausted. I took a break for a year and I took a marketing job to just do something else, realized that I missed it and came back and started my own company. And that was in 2008. So since then, I've just taken this interesting pathway of trying to figure out what it is I want to do. But how we all met was through Swift galleries. And that was the thing, is that because after reading that study on kids having better self-esteem if they see photos of them in their homes, I realized that I was doing such a disservice offering my clients, at least, just the digitals. So I was looking for a software to use that I could help clients envision their pictures and their prints up on the walls. And that's how I discovered Swift Galleries and ended up getting connected to you both. So that's where I'm at, is I specialize in families and children. And those are like my most favorite thing. I love working with kids and I've got 2 of my own now. So my business has again done this shift where I am cutting back on my weekends because my kids are 5 and 3. They've got sports starting. They've got all the school activities. They've got the play dates. And I don't want to miss as much of that. So I think that's one of the things we're planning on talking about too, is also that shift that can happen in your business when you end up like having kids, and how you can still be a business owner and work in that space, but be able to do it on your terms, and just different techniques you can use and different ways to outsource in order to really live the life that you want. Like you have mentioned that before, Erin, like living the life that you want it to be. So yeah, that's an introduction for all of us. So now everybody will get to know us a little bit better. So let's just touch on really quick here our plan for this whole weekly newsletter and podcast. So Whitney, let's hear your take on maybe some of the topics we'll end up discussing and some ideas that you have.
So one of the things that's so important to me is our confidence as photographers. And I think women in general, and you even touched touching on this, Amanda, how like we grow up often, and I say we as in I have just heard it from so many people, maybe not having the self-confidence we want by not seeing our images in our homes. And I actually did not know that statistic. And that I am so glad you shared that. I have talked to so many women, and I experienced this myself, where that self-confidence comes within our business as well, where we think, okay, I'm not a professional. I'm not good enough to charge this amount. We find ourselves getting scared to sell things, and selling is not a bad thing when you're actually helping. Just going back on what you said, Amanda, like helping kids have more confidence, like teaching our clients the importance of having printed photos in their homes. And we can't get there unless we have that self-confidence that you are a business person. You are like smart and capable, and people want to meet you and hear from you and have your photos taken. And I struggle with that so much. Just even getting to the point calling myself a professional, even though I was like working full time. And so I really want to touch on that personally, because I just love to see women photographers step into that confidence that like what they have is valuable and who they are is valuable, and that people actually do like their photos. That's why they're coming to you. It's making you money. So.
Exactly. Okay. How about you, Erin? What are some of the things that you're hoping for with this, and maybe who you're trying to reach?
The three of us are moms, and I have a soft spot in my heart for moms who are trying to run a business, but also run a household and do both. It took us a long time to adopt our girls, and I had a thriving business when they came around. And there was this really hard balance between this thriving business and having children at home. And on my daughter's Mother's Day artwork, they send something home and it describes your mommy. I think Veda was 4 at the time. It was like my busiest year in business. I felt like I was killing it. And it said, my mommy loves her computer. My mommy is good at working. Of all the things that she could have said in the world, those are the 2 things that she said. And I realized that it looked like I was balancing all of the things well, and I wasn't. And where I had put all of my energy was great for a season, but now I'm in a new season. And so for the last few years, I've been making changes within my business, and I've been pivoting, and I've been implementing new things, and I've put in the hard work to figure out what makes this really work. And I just want to share it with moms who need to know it. And when we were brainstorming this, and I was trying to think of, because I knew you were going to ask me this question, what do I want to share? I was thinking like, I want these listeners, whether they're parents or whether they're just trying to juggle a full-time job and a side hustle, or whatever it is that they're trying to juggle, because we're all juggling.
Yes.
I want to be able to give them the tips where we've worked harder, and now we want them to be able to work smarter. And
I love that. Yeah.
I've already put in the work. Let me just tell you the things that we've figured out. And the thing that I love about this group that we've put together is we're all great at different things. I'm so excited to learn from the 2 of you when we come together each week to talk and bring what we've learned for the listener. I think this is going to be so great. I lost my train of thought, which is going to happen.
Okay. That's why everybody goes to the newsletter to read the insights.
We'll put a bow on it.
There we go. Exactly.
Yeah, I just want to share what we've learned so that these other moms and dads and hustlers can spend time with their people.
Yeah, really, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. I know we all love what we do, but when it comes down to it, like, at least for me, if I don't have my family, then none of this matters. Like, they're the reason why I do what I do. And the reason why that I want my daughters to see mom succeed and thrive and not be burnt out, because I have also been in that same boat, Erin, like where you hear your kid and they just so accurately describe you and you're just like, oh my gosh, wow, that just hits hard. And they don't mean to have it be that way, but it just does. And you just feel this, okay, I need to make a change. Yeah. And just touching upon what both of you were saying too, as far as like really just wanting to share, we've all been blessed with amazing mentors in our lives and just being able to help others and give back. I feel like there's this whole, just, I don't know, when you're a business owner, and especially I feel like when you're a photographer too, the community can either be really big and really welcoming, or it can be really small. And I think that we have really lucked out and that we have been around amazing people who have taught us so much. And I think so much of what we want to do is give back in the way that we have received. And I know that both of you have teaching backgrounds. There is that. You just always want to teach. I don't have a formal teaching background, but one of the things I used to do pre-pandemic was I would go to Girl Scout troops and teach them how to use their phones as cameras and do a little photography course. And just being able to share that knowledge, even with like little ones, was so fulfilling. And it just made me feel so good. So I think that's where we're all at. Plus, I think this is going to be really great that it will keep us all up to date on really everything that's going on. We've talked about, Whitney, you specifically, we've talked a lot about AI and using that. So I think we would really like to talk about ways that other business owners and photographers can use AI in their businesses to help save them time, which obviously, Erin, as you've talked about too, like, how important that is when you want to be spending your time with your family and your loved ones. So being able to outsource to AI, one of the things I really want to talk about is outsourcing just different aspects of the business as far as social media goes, as far as editing goes and culling, different services I've tried that I have found work and don't work. I know we've all talked about we would love to have some guests come on, and I've been brainstorming people in my life that I feel would be really great. And I've got a couple of really awesome business owners in mind where I've talked to them and they said they're willing to come on. So I'm really excited. There's like a social media guru that I've worked with that I really want to have her on here. Another photographer who does my family photos. We've already talked about her possibly coming on. So I think that we would just not only love to share our knowledge, but bring on guests that can help it maybe dive in a little bit deeper. And I know that we're only going to be able to cover so much. I think our goal is to have these podcasts, YouTube videos, really only be like maybe 20, 25 minutes long. And really to be able to dive more into it is going to be going to the newsletter and signing up. Yeah, that's going to be, I think, the overview of what we have planned here at The Edit.
We just want to take what we have learned collectively and just put it all together with a nice bow to help someone who's either building a business or growing a portrait photography business. Just fine tune it. We have edited it for you. We're going to help you get there in the most streamlined way.
Exactly. I love that. Yeah. When we were discussing different names for what this would be, I felt like that was our strongest one. And we kept coming back to that. We've done the editing. Let us share with you. We'll fix it in post. Let's edit this. We can edit out some ideas and help you all edit out ideas that are not working for you and your business and help bring in the new things that are going to just be there to support you and to help you. And yeah, I feel like that's really the vibe we're going for this. Just us being real. And whether that means train of thought being lost or rambling going on. But yeah, I really just feel we're really hoping that this is going to be so impactful for you all as listeners and readers. And really the best thing for you going to be to do is to go to theeditweekly.com, which is where we're going to have the sign up for the newsletter. We'll have show notes there. That's really going to be a good landing page for you to be able to find more about us and to really, I'm assuming this is going on YouTube, right? Hit that like button, subscribe to us. Exactly. We're trying to figure out where this is all going to end up. But yeah, we know for sure that theeditweekly.com, we'll put a link to that in the bottom here too. That is going to be where you're going to find extra materials that will bring additional value to what we're doing here on video. Okay. Anything else that you all want to end with?
I'm so excited to jump into the first topic, which we have not even decided on yet, but I'm like ready to get this going. We have so many ideas, So we have so many ideas. We just have to pick a couple so we can get some
Exactly.
drop some knowledge bombs.
Yes. Oh, there we go. I love it. Okay. Oh yeah, go ahead, Whitney.
Oh, no, I was going to say, we've talked a little bit about being honest. And I think you'll find with the three of us, we're not going to pretend that we're something we're not. We're going to share with you openly where we have made mistakes. And as someone that spent so much time in the business and I've tried so many different ways to run my business and made so many mistakes. And I am going to be very open about that with you because we want you to be able to learn from them. And that's also why I love having everything in one place and just to have it really simple. So you're not having to spend so much time getting tons of stuff from every different corner of the internet about photography. And here it's just going to be condensed and easy for you to read, help you spend more time with your family and your friends or whatever it is you want to do. If you just really like skiing, you want to go skiing on the weekend instead of listening to a million podcasts.
Oh my God. Yes, definitely. I think you really touched on that last point there too of this should be a one-stop shop. We really want to make this so that you're not trying to find everything so piecemeal because I feel like that's what I've done for my business and it would be so much more convenient if it was just all in one spot. So yeah, so theeditweekly.com, that's where you're going to want to go. Find us there, subscribe, sign up for the newsletter, and let's just see what it's all about. We would love to grow this. So please share it with any of your friends and colleagues. Just if you think this would add any sort of value to their life, their business, please share. We would absolutely love that. And that will help us to be able to bring on guest speakers and be able to really dive into a whole bunch of different aspects of photography and the business and the life of a photographer.